Could you imagine posting something to Facebook that a year from now was getting hundreds of views per day? No, you can't imagine that because that's impossible, right? It is possible on YouTube. And so I'm going to talk about how you can create content on YouTube that lasts forever. Just as one quick example, I have some videos that I made in 2018 that today are still getting enough views that they're bringing me in $500 per month in ad revenue. It's a really cool feeling to be able to experience that. Something that I created in 2018 makes me money month after month after month. So I want to show you how we did that. Keyword research is a big part of it, so I'm going to dive into the keyword research strategy that I use, and then I'll share another opportunity where you can go into the YouTube analytics and see how these videos perform at the next level, and you can do what's called a sequel technique. So I'll explain what that is. And by the end of this video, not only will you have a clear strategy on how to create content that lasts forever, but that ends up getting millions of views. So what do I mean by keyword research? Oftentimes if I mention that phrase or if I mention SEO, we can get turned off, we are irritated, right? We can start to feel anxiety because it's so complicated and it's so much time and it doesn't really work often. Well, what I'm going to share is a tree analogy where you just focus on the leaves, right? In a tree has a broad trunk that goes out into branches, and on the end of each branch you've got tons of leaves. And the leaves are the really specific topics, the questions that people are asking. So a friend of mine, Katie, she's an interior designer. And one of her categories, one of the branches, is living room design. You know, others would be kitchen design or bathroom design, right? So on the branch of living room design, when you do keyword research, there's a tool that makes this easy for you. You just type in living room design and it will give you all the leaves. A leaf might be how to design a living room with a corner fireplace, or how to design a kitchen living room combo, or how to design a living room with large windows. That's the biggest step that you can take to create content that lasts forever and continues to get views because people are continually searching these questions. Now, I made another video. It's called my leaf strategy video, and I recommend that you watch that one after this one because it goes into depth and you'll know exactly how to find those questions. Okay? Let me share with you an example on the Paul Jenkins channel. It's called Live on Purpose TV. We did the keyword research. We found the title, How to Get Your Kids to Listen Without Yelling. And that video started to get great traction through search, and then it started to be suggested by YouTube. And when a video is suggested, that means that they're watching another video, and then on the side of it, YouTube is recommending that they watch another video next. Or at the end of a video, a whole bunch of recommended videos will come up. So that's suggested. And that's always a good sign. That's really what we want. And when we find that, we then want to follow that up with a sequel. We've actually done several sequels. We'll create a new video with the same title, but we'll try and make the content better. We redid this video with Paul. We made it a little bit longer. We thought of ways that we could make the content even better. And when you post a video like that to your channel, it's got the same title, it does well. It naturally performs better than average. And then oftentimes it'll spike, and it's really fun when you have those spikes. We've had a lot of spikes on the Live on Purpose TV channel. When I started producing this channel with Paul, going back almost 2 years ago, he had the channel for many years, but really without any strategy. It had only grown to 235. Now we're approaching 85,000 subscribers by following the strategy of keyword research first, before filming, right? Finding those leaf topics. And then we go into the analytics and we find videos that have performed well that YouTube has started to suggest to others, and then we make sequels of that video, and it really works. We get lots of spikes. Rather than tell you about this next example, I actually want to show you. There's a video that we created that got 65,000 views. We created a sequel. That sequel caused our channel to go from 80,000 subscribers to 160,000 subscribers in 5 weeks. And over the last year and a half, it's gotten over 5 million views just by following the strategies that we've talked about here. So I'll link to it up here. I'll create a playlist with these two videos. And as you watch these two videos, not only will you have a good understanding of how to create content that lasts forever, but how to get millions and millions of views on that content.